Today we're taking a look at these NBA matches, which are happening on Wednesday, November 23, 2022, and giving you match breakdowns, betting tips and predictions in general on these games. Welcome back to High Stakes, let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe and push that notification bell to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos. And if you would like more betting tips and predictions, then check out our Patreon in the link down below. Our new Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. Multiple plans are available for each and every one of you. By becoming a member of the High Stakes Patreon, you will have access to our best team picks, total picks, parlay picks and much more. Stop wasting hours of your time searching for bad betting predictions that ends up costing you a lot of time and money. Join the High Stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks. Going back to our video, we will give you 2 betting picks for each game, a team pick and a total pick based on facts and detailed explanation. So make sure to watch our videos till the end so you don't miss any of our picks. Indiana Pacers vs Minnesota Timberwolves. I will be taking the Indiana Pacers ML at home. The Timberwolves have continued to struggle on the defensive end of the court as they will allow the Pacers to score enough points to cover this spread. Minnesota is currently allowing the 20th most points per game, and they are surrendering the 22nd highest shooting percentage from behind the arc. They will allow the Pacers to find open shots consistently throughout this game, which they will take advantage of. Indiana is currently scoring the 5th most points per game, and they have the 11th highest team shooting percentage from behind the arc. According to dunksandthrees.com, the Pacers have the 8th highest adjusted offensive rating in the league. Now, the Timberwolves have the 16th highest adjusted defensive rating, as they will struggle to consistently slow down the Pacers. Indiana is the better offensive team in this matchup, and they have shown that they will continue to contest shots inside the paint. They are holding their opponents to the 7th lowest field goal shooting percentage, as they don't give up many easy looks around the basket. They will make consistent stops and keep the Timberwolves from scoring enough points to cover this spread. Pick the Indiana Pacers money line. These are 2 of the fastest teams throughout the season, as Minnesota is 4th in the league with 102 possessions per 48 minutes, while Indiana is currently right behind them at 5th in the sport with 101.6 possessions per 48 minutes this season. Neither team has been able to really do well defending the 3-point shot this season, as the Timberwolves are 22nd in the sport with a 36.7 3-point percentage against, while the Pacers are 25th in basketball with a 37.6 3-point percentage against them so far this season. These teams have the scorers and not the defense to stop them, so go with the over here as well. Charlotte Hornets vs Philadelphia 76ers. I am going to ride with the Philadelphia 76ers, and I will take the points, plus 4.5, on the road. I understand that they are without the majority of their superstars, but I still see them being a better team than the Hornets. Charlotte has had a horrible start to the year, and if LaMelo Ball can't get back on the court, then I don't see this season turning around. LaMelo is listed as questionable for this game, but I'm not worried about him if he returns. The Hornets will be extra cautious with him, as the Charlotte players will have to continue to carry the load. They will struggle on the offensive end of the court, though. According to dunksandthrees.com, the 76ers have the 7th lowest adjusted defensive rating in the league, and they are holding their opponents to the 3rd least amount of points. Their role players will play with effort and keep the Hornets from scoring enough points to cover this spread. Charlotte has struggled to shoot from the field this season, and the Sixers are also holding their opponents to the lowest 3-point shooting percentage. They will continue to pressure from the outside and get enough stops to cover the spread. Now, the Hornets have also been bad on defense, as they will consistently give up points throughout this game. The Sixers will play as a team and score enough points to cover the spread in this game. Pick the Philadelphia 76ers and lay the points, plus 4.5. Hear me out. I know both of these teams are both bottom 3rd in points per game, CHA number 22, 109.5, FI number 27, 108.6, play at slower paces, CHA number 18, 99.91, FI number 25, 98, and are dealing with injuries, but I'm playing the number here and going over. Combined their scoring averages eclipse 218 points. Both sides have gone over the total in 3 of their last 5 games, and this number is tied for the 2nd lowest in that span. The over is also 4-2 in Philadelphia's last 6 games on the road. Attempt with caution, but I feel fairly confident in this pick. Take the over 214.5 points. Cleveland Cavaliers vs Portland Trail Blazers. I will be riding with the Cleveland Cavaliers in this game, and I will lay the points, -8.5. Cleveland is the better team on both ends of the floor, as I don't see the Blazers keeping this game close. They are without Lillard again, as I see this hurting their offense. They will struggle to consistently score throughout this game, which will allow the Cavaliers to pull away. According to dunksandthrees.com, the Cavs have the 5th highest adjusted offensive rating and the 3rd best adjusted defensive rating. They have continued to show up on both ends of the floor, as I see them being too much for this Trailblazers team. Portland is only scoring the 21st most points per game, and they have struggled from the field. The Cleveland Cavaliers have jumped out to a fast start to begin this season, as they currently sit in 3rd place in the Eastern Conference standings. They are still 2 games back from the 1st place Boston Celtics. On offense, they are scoring 115.6 points per game, and they are shooting 48.4% from the field. This is the 8th most points scored per game and the 6th highest team shooting percentage. According to dunksandthrees.com, the Cavs have an adjusted offensive rating of 115.9, which is the 5th highest rating in the NBA. They have also shown that they can score from anywhere on the floor. They have attacked the basket, and they are also shooting 36.9% from deep. This is the 2nd highest 3-point shooting percentage in the NBA, as they have snipers littered throughout their roster. Donovan Mitchell continues to lead the way for Cleveland, as he is scoring 29.8 points per game on 49.8% shooting from the floor. The Cleveland Cavaliers have continued to take care of business at the free throw line as well. They have made 79.7% of their shots at the charity stripe, which is the 12th highest percentage in the NBA. They can't miss out on these opportunities and still expect to win these games. The Cavs will continue to contest shots near the rim and on the outside, as they will keep the Blazers from scoring enough points to cover this spread. The Cavs will also consistently score throughout this one, as they are scoring the 8th most points per game, and they have the 2nd highest team 3-point shooting percentage. Portland is allowing their opponents to shoot 46.5% from the floor, which this is the 17th highest shooting percentage surrendered per game. The Cavs will continue to find open shots, which they will take advantage of. Pick the Cleveland Cavaliers and lay the points, -8.5. These teams have been 2 of the most methodical franchises this season, as the Trailblazers are 27th in the NBA, with 97.6 possessions per 48 minutes, while the Cavaliers are 29th, with 97 possessions per 48 minutes per game thus far. These offenses have been scoring a decent amount of points lately, as Portland is currently averaging 110.3 points in their last 3 games, while Cleveland is scoring 114.3 points in their previous 4 games as well. These defenses have a chance to step up as they are some of the top defensive teams in the NBA, so go with the under as well. Take the under 132.5 points.